Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tigers Center here at the Morris Area Winter Campus in Morris, Minnesota. Tonight, we'd like to welcome our friends from the lake, the Minnewaska Area Lakers. Here to play our Morris Area Alberta Tigers. Please stand, face the flag, and sing along with the Star Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our national anthem.
Welcome, Tiger fans, and welcome to all Minnewaska Laker fans who are tuning in tonight from the Tiger Center. I am Scott Arndt, and I'm going to be your host for the game tonight. So introducing starting lineups, we'll start with Minnewaska. Number 2, Peyton Johnsrud, who's a 6'3" guard. Number 14, Sam Hested, 6'5" forward. 21, Damon, I believe it's Udi, and I apologize if I have that wrong. I usually can check before the game, but I didn't have time as I was reffing the game before this, so I apologize if I got that wrong. But he's a 5'10" junior. Number 23, Aaron Versteeg, is a 6'3" senior, and Brady Hoffman, 6'5" senior for your Lakers starting lineup. Now for your starting 5 for your Morris Area Tigers tonight. They are juniors across the board. First one is number 4, Durgan Decker. He's a guard, 6'1". Number 12, Brandon Jurgensen, 5'10" junior. Number 14, Thomas Tiernan, 5'11" junior. Toby Gonnerman, number 34. He's a 6'2" junior. And at center for the Tigers, number 22, Jackson Logie, 6'8" junior. So coming in tonight, Morris is winners of 5 straight. They're 10-1 on the season, 5-0 in section play, 6-1 in West Central Conference. Tigers did pick up 2 wins since their last home game, a 77-54 win over Breckenridge, who was number 7 in the state at the time, and also win over Montevideo. They beat them 69-46. Latest QRF, they keep trickling up. They're up to number 14 now. Minnesota Basketball News has them ranked number 11 and currently in state 2A. Tigers are averaging 64 points a game, giving up a section best 49 points a game. I'll update you on Minnewaska here shortly. All right, so we got the opening tip here. Looks like Logie tips it back to Tiernan to get things started for the Tigers. Looks like the Lakers are coming out in a tight, kind of looks like a matchup zone. Thought they were in man at first. Logie has a little space in the corner and didn't come out on him, and he's not afraid to shoot that. He buries the first one. So Tigers off to a quick 3-0 start. Looks like Tigers are starting off. We'll see here in a second if this is 2-3 or they're hard 12. It's looking like 2-3 look to me now. Nice shot there. Sam Herstead kind of flashed the middle up in front of Logie, and he turned. He had a little space, and he shot. Hit a nice 8-footer, so 3-2 Tigers early in the first half. Get her down low to Logie. Backdoor cut by Jurgensen. Nice recognition. Jurgensen's guy came across and tried to help out from behind Logie. Logie is an excellent big man passer. We're going to see that throughout the night. He had a triple-double the other night with the triple coming off of points, blocks, and assists. Had a big game. Speaking of blocks, there's Logie's first block. Decker comes down with a loose ball off that block. Kicks it back to Logie. Looks for Gonerman down low. Not there. Jurgensen thought he was going to come through the back door again. This time it's picked up by Waska. So tipped out of bounds. Tigers up 5-2 here with 16:40 to go early in the game. Tiernan's going to get it in for the Tigers. He lobs it in up on top to Jurgensen. Takes a quick look at three, but not there. Do a little flex cut to Logie from Gonerman. A little high-low action on that flex cut. Logie had his guy in his back. When he gets on his back that low down the bottom of the lane, it's tough to defend him. So Tigers quickly up 7-2 here. Baseline to Hoffman, who tries to kick it back out here. Nice little roll there by Harstead. Just off the mark a little bit. Tigers with a rebound, quickly gets it down the court. Tigers looking like they're in a 4-out right now, just looking to see if they can get some matchups down low to Logie. Gonerman baseline gets a nice pass into Logie. I think we're going to get body. Yeah, I think we're going to get a little bit of body. It was a good block on top. It was a clean block on top. They just got a little body down low. There's contact in the hip, so Logie's going to go to the line for two. Logie's averaging 20 points a game, 20 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. He's off to a quick start tonight. That's 6 for him, 6 of the 8 going to Logie so far. Second shot is good. 7 on the night for Logie, and Tigers up 9-2. Looks like Damon bringing the ball up there. Hits a cutting for Stagg, but kick save out of bounds there by, I think it was Decker, got his foot out on it. So the Lakers will retain the ball underneath. Tigers sticking with their 2-3 zone, 2-3 matchup. Cross-court pass over to Johnsrud. He pump fake on the 3, gets the defender flying by. He dribbles into the lane, takes a nice 12-footer for a shot. That's his first 2 of the game. So defenses are looking pretty similar. It's a matchup 2-3 zone, looks like. They're trying to front Logie with getting help from behind. Well, we got a nice look underneath. He pinned Hoffman, but he missed the shot, came up a little short. Get it down to Johnsrud, kicks it back out on top to rotate around. Tigers have been doing a really good job all year long, stuffing that middle when they're playing this 2-3 matchup zone. The teams tend to have to hit that three-pointer unless they've got a skilled big man down low. 3-point shot off the front of the rim. Fouled around. Johnsrud comes up with it. I think that's Versteg on the 3-point shot. Block shot out to Jurgensen. He hustles down the court. Took a look for Decker down low. Feeds Logie. Hits a cutting Gonerman. But that gets tipped out of bounds. It went up. Clean steal there, but went out of bounds. So it's going to be Tiger ball underneath. Up 9-4. 14:30 to go. Tiernan looking to get into Gonerman. Nice cut back. Jurgensen went back. He was heading out the three-point line, and his guy followed him out. So he did a hard stop cut back to the basket, and it was wide open. That's 4 for Jurgensen on the night. Tigers up 11-4 here. About 4 minutes into the first half. Cross-court pack to Johnsrud. He drives the middle lane, goes up strong. Logie there to match him. Johnsrud's a leaper. He, if I remember right, he went 6'7", 6'9", maybe at high jump at state last year. He's got hops. And Logie went right up there and matched him. Nice strong move down low there by Versteeg. He went up strong against Gonnerman and picks up his first bucket of the game. Lakers cut the lead to 5. So Logie got single coverage, so he's going in strong, up, no good, gets his own rebound. Turns back in, oh, he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, ref got her. He went to spin back baseline. Right idea, but just caught that drop step foot, just stepped on the line out of bounds. So Lakers ball here. See if they can cut into that 5-point lead. A little over 13 to go. The Tigers are staying with the 2-3, so Lakers are going 4 out. They're just running a post down low. Goes ball side, and he cuts across. Tries to get a pass down low. Gets tipped away at Gonnerman with the steal. He's got kind of a 2-on-1 up to Jurgensen. Catches it and shoots at the same time. That's 6 for Jurgensen. Tigers back up 7 now. Decker tried to get the steal on John, pass over to Johnsrud, overplayed. So he just takes a dribble inside and pulls up for a nice 15-footer and buries it. That's 4 for Johnsrud. Keenan rotates over to Gonner. He's looking to Logie, who dumps it down low. Got a hand on it. I think that was Damon got a hand on it. I'm going to call him Damon, just not for sure if it's Udy or what his last name is. Oh, that's going to be offensive, yeah. I think that's going to be an offensive foul on Brady Hoffman. Kind of threw a little bit of an arm there. I think he was trying to get away. Just trying to create a little bit of screen action, but extended his arm, so the ref called that. That's a second team foul on the Lakers. Gonnerman tried to hit a cutting Tiernan. Tiernan couldn't just quite handle it. Lakers come away with the ball. Hursted comes out of the baseline, gets it back out to Johnsrud up on top, who loses the handles. Tiernan got a little hand on it. Tigers going to do the first subs of the game. Looks like Cole Wente into the game and Riley Reimers. They're going to give Jurgensen and Decker a breather. And Johnsrud's up on top here, surveying the court. Swing pass to Versteeg, who gets it down low to Hoffman. Just a little bit long on the shot. Weak side rebound there by Reimers. Reimers comes down. Nice bounce pass to Logie. Up for 2. That's 9 for Logie. Tigers up 15-8, and Phil Johnsrud says he wants to call a timeout. So that'll be the Lakers' first timeout of the game with 11:36 to go. It's the Tigers up 15-8. Taking a closer look at the Lakers, they are 6-4 overall in the season. 5-4 record against West Central Conference opponents. 2-2 in section play so far this year. And looking at their last 3 games, they're 2-1 with a loss to Melrose, 67-50. And they picked up 2 wins against Painesville and 1 against Bold last week. They are QRF 46 right now. And the Lakers are averaging 53 a game, and they're giving up 54 a game. A little bit later, we'll talk about maybe at another timeout. We'll go over what the section standings look like. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, we're back. Lakers retain the ball here after the timeout. Lakers sticking with that 5 out, just trying to get good ball movement. Nice strong move there by Hursted. That's for the night for Hursted. So Tigers now with a 5-point lead. Reimers was taking a look at Logie down low. Didn't have a good look at it. Had a drive by Tiernan, who tried to kind of scoop it around the defender to hit a weak side cutting Gonnerman. Just lost the handle of it. Didn't quite get around him quite enough. So that was out of bounds. It's the second turnover by the Tigers tonight. Cross-court pass, sitting in the back screen there so that cross-court pass, nobody could get out there. It was a nice look by John Drew, off the mark, but rebound went to the Lakers. Another shot there by Herstead. The Tigers come up this time with the rebound. So Wente up on top, getting a nice little screen from Gonnerman. Rotates it back to Riley as he feeds Logie down low. He's surveying, looking for Cutters, not there, so he dribble drives, goes up strong. No good, gets his own rebound up again. This time, he got the back of his arm there. I think that was on Hoffman. We'll see in a second. And the ref says that was on Hoffman. Looked like he kind of got him in the back of the forearm. That's Hoffman's second of the night, so Logie's going to go with a foul. Line to shoot two. First one gets a little nice shooter's roll and sneaks over the front of the rim. Hoffman's going to have to take a seat. Hunter Kostalecki's in, and one more guy came in. I think it might be, I think it was Mitchell Gruber that checked in as well for the Lakers. It looks like Decker's checked back in, giving Tiernan a break. And I think Jurgensen's back in, giving Gonnerman a break. The Tigers kind of look like they were doing a 12 here, where you bring a point out and you try to double the side. And I think that's a counter move because of that back screen that the Lakers did. So in that 2-3, when your weak side's coming across and they're setting a back screen, you can run a 1-2-2 here. You can get some guys out on the wings. You don't have to get stuck with that back screen where they get a wide open look on that three. And so far it's working. Gruber swings it over to John Jude, who pulls up at the free throw line and drains it. Nice looking pull up jumper there. That's 6 for John Jude. Lakers get it back down to 4 here. 16-12 with 9.5 to go in the first half. Tigers sticking with that 4 out, getting the guards cutting once they hit Logie. Popping it back out in the perimeter. 2-3 matchup for the Lakers. They feed Logie, spins, splits the defense, goes up and in. Nice drop step. Hunter just didn't quite get there quick enough, and he snuck that drop step through so he could bring his body through two and got a nice 2-point shot there. Logie's leading all scorers so far tonight with 12. Tigers back up by 6. Baseline drive by John Drude, and John Drude and Logie meet at the rim once again. And Logie gets a clean block out of it. That's, I think, his third block of the night. Versteeg up on top after getting it in out of bounds there from John Drude. Lakers just trying to get some perimeter ball movement. Running that, I like to call it that wheel. It's kind of that 4-out, 5-out look where you've got a wheel, cut, pass and cut, pass and cut. You hope to catch a defender sleeping a little bit. So far, Tigers are doing a good job of communicating, getting those cutters coming through. John Drew's back up on top out of bounds again, getting it to Versteeg. Coach John Drew's calling out different play here, so they're going to run called 5 points, and 5-point, normally that is bringing your 5 or your center or your strong forward up to run a high screen and roll up on top, which they tried. Got the shot off. No good with rebound going out to the Tigers. Nice feed up. A lot of contact, but ref says, no, we're still going. We're good. Rebound went out to Decker on that loose ball rebound. Decker with the ball, thinks about the 3. Strong move. Jump stop, goes up. Tries to get a little English to spin it in. No good. And that's going to be off Reimers. So it will be Laker ball. Peyton John Drude bringing up the court here. Surveying. They're going to try and run that high screen and roll up on top again. Tigers do a good job of jumping out on that. Jurgensen did a great job of jumping out. I think just going to say, I think you got to travel there. Phil didn't quite agree with it, but that was a travel there. A couple quick steps before he was trying to get through the defenders there. Right idea. Okay, 18-12, 7:20 to go here. So Tigers retain the ball. Both teams sticking kind of with that 2-3 look, matchup zone. Tigers got their 2 posts in, so Gonnerman's flashing up on top. If he gets the entry ball, he'll try to look for Logie down low, kind of a high-low action. Tigers being patient here. Gonnerman with it. Probably could have pulled up and shot, but Logie steps out for a 3 and buries it. He's 2 for 2 on the night. We were talking earlier in the season. That was something he worked really hard on in the offseason. He's had a good inside game for a couple years now, and adding to his repertoire of skills has been that outside three-point shot, and he's been shooting from a high percentage out there. Makes him tough to guard when he can play inside out at a 6'8" athletic. Torgey wants a timeout, so that'll be Tigers' first timeout. We're going to talk about the zone here a little bit. So it's 21-12. Tigers with a full timeout here. Tonight's YouTube is made possible by the Morris Genius production team. Members include Travis Foltz, Carter Foltz, Logan Michelson, Jack Mahoney, Cyrus Bransel, Landon Wolf, and Truett Richards, and they are led by Mr. Austin Miller. And the production team would also like to give out a huge thank you to everyone that continues to donate gift cards and money to the team. They greatly appreciate it, and it's their generosity. These guys get here usually about by 4:30. You'll see them showing up in the gym, starting to get everything set up. And these guys put on probably one of the best shows in the state of Minnesota. We get lots of compliments, and these guys are here usually until 9:30 at night. So the gift cards have been put to use. Allows them to eat something while they're up or getting set up so that we can all enjoy, in this COVID environment, a good YouTube game with some awesome graphics, replays, stats, and all. The Tiger ball coming out of that timeout. Up 9. Tigers are 5-0 at home on the year. Lakers are 3-1 on the road. They've played well on the road so far. Nice feed from Gonnerman down to Logie, who takes a little step in the middle and takes about a 6-foot jumper, and it's good. That's 17 already for Logie. The Tigers extending well out beyond the arc, trying to get some ball pressure here so you don't have any easy passes by any of these guys flash in the middle. So far, keeping them out in the perimeter. Johnsrud thinks about 3 and kicks it back around to Versteg. Dump it down low to Connor Johnsrud. Loses the handle, but Lakers retain it. 3-point shot off the mark by Gruber. Tipped out of bounds on that loose ball rebound. Lakers are going to sub here. Damon Oud back in the game. Teener bringing it up the court. Johnsrud applying a little bit of pressure. Cross-court pass to Decker, who hits Logie in the corner. He looks for a cutting Tiernan, not there. Johnsrud dribbling baseline. Hits a flashing Decker, goes up. Nice strong cut there, nice strong move. Tigers now have got the Lakers doubled up here, 25-12. 5 minutes to go. Little dribble penetration with a little floater just off the mark for Hunter. Tigers with the quick rebound and up the court. Jurgensen taking a look inside. Not there. They're fronting Logie now, and they got weak side trying to help out right behind them. Tigers tried to force it into Logie there a little bit. A little too much traffic, but fortunate to retain it. Tiernan comes up with that. A little screen from Jurgensen to Decker. Kicks it out to Gonnerman. It gets it back to Decker. Goes up strong. Got the block, but going to get a foul on there, too. I think that Versteg. It's going to be his first on the night. Fourth team foul on the Lakers. Decker going to go to the line. First shot, a little heavy. Decker's averaging 6 points on the year with 4 boards and a couple assists. Shooting a pretty high percentage, decent percentage, 40% from the field. I know just on the 2-point shots alone, he's been well over 50%. So Decker misses both. The Lakers going to try to cut into their lead here a little bit. Tried to feed the middle, and Tierney got his hand on it. Loose ball up for grabs. The Lakers are going to get it. Jurgensen sneaks in and gets a steal. It's going to be 2-on-2. Jurgensen goes up, and he's fouled. It's Damon Oud. Again, I apologize if I don't have his last name right. Oud or Udi? That's going to be his first. Jurgensen misses the first. Logie's hit, I think, 4 for 4, but the rest of the Tigers haven't hit the free throws so good. Misses the second, but long rebound out to Gonerman, who tries to get a cutting Jurgensen. It gets tipped by the Lakers and out of bounds. The Tigers will retain it. 25-12, 4 to go first half. Tiernan into Logie. He swings it out to Decker. Hits Tiernan in the corner. Takes a look. Not there. Logie sets a screen. They both back off on Logie, so Tiernan takes a shot. Swish for 3. That's Tiernan's first bucket of the night. Tiernan's been averaging about 11, 12 a game. I think Gonerman's going to get the call here. Going to get a little hold call. He got pinned there and was trying to get around him. That's his first. But Damon going to get it in for the Lakers. He gets it into Hurstead. He gets pinned, but he got free. Tried to do a cross-court pass. Tiernan almost come up with the steal, but Lakers retain it. Damon swings around to Johnsrud, who hits a baseline Hunter. Going to get a loose ball foul on the Tigers, I think. I think that's going to be Gonerman's second. 2 quick fouls there. I think Torgerson's going to probably sub him out. Gonerman's been playing really good basketball. Well, he's had a nice 4 or 5 game stretch here in this win streak the Tigers have been on. He has been huge. Many games in the double figures and some great passes and assists. Logie with, I think, his 4th block of the night there. Decker hits a cutting. Logie went up strong on the left side. Going to foul, so he's going to go to the line. That was on Hunter Kostalecki. Kind of grabbed his arm on the way by. It's good for Logie. That's 18 now on the night for Jackson Logie. Tigers are going to sub Cole Wente in for Jurgensen. Got 3:04 to go. Second shot is good. I don't think Logie's missed a free throw tonight. I believe he's 6 for 6. That's 19 now on the night. Damon gets it over to Johnsrud. Tigers back in a little more of a traditional look here on that 2-3 zone. They were coming up where they were bringing that point up a little higher where it gave a little bit of a 12 look. That foul is on Decker. That's 3 team fouls on the Tigers. Decker's first. Get the ball in for a nice shot there by Versteeg. That's 4 for him. Tiernan gets it up to Riley Reimers. Went through his hands. He was just looking. He was looking for a cutting down the middle of the lane. Just took his eye off the ball briefly and just enough that it got through his hands. So Lakers ball here, 30-14. Lakers trying to swing that outside again. Tigers have slipped back just a little bit. They're not quite as extended as they were earlier, trying to pack it in. Kick out the Johnsrud for three, no good. Weak side rebound by Herstead, who puts it up right away, and Mr. Logie's there to defend the rim again. My stats right, that's his 5th block. So Lakers get it in back up on top here to Versteeg. Swings it over to Damon. Feed Versteeg in the middle, who defense is there, so he kicks it back out to Johnsrud. Tigers closed quickly. Nice little spin turnaround by Versteeg after he got the feed back to the middle. That's 6 for him on the night. Lakers turning up the defense here. They have really extended it, trying to get some traps. Decker splits the defense, tries to get a bounce pass to Logie, but gets kicked away. Tigers retain it. Coach Torgerson's yelling patience, but got a good look here into Logie. A little bit strong, goes on the weak side. Tiernan with the rebound. Gets it over to Cole Wente, but kind of got kicked or off a shin and went off to the Lakers here. Nice bounce pass down low. A little bit strong off the mark. Rebound by Logie. There's a nice move there by Hoffman. He got a good look, but just a little bit strong off the backboard. Logie tried to get it to a cutting Reimers, but got stolen there. Pass got tipped. Lakers tried to get it back to Versteeg in the middle. That gets tipped away. And Reimers brought it down pretty fast, but clean. He went up for the shot, but that was a clean block and out of bounds. Coach Torgerson's going to bring in Jurgensen back in for Reimers. Going to bring in. Looks like we got Wente, Decker, Tiernan, Logie, and Jurgensen right now for the 5 for the Tigers with 37 seconds to go. Lobs it into Logie, who kicks it into a cutting Tiernan, who hits the baseline to Decker for a nice looking three, but that was off the mark. Lakers with the rebound. We can hear Coach Johnsrud yelling 1-3-1. That's where you can get that cross-court pass. Bounced out of bounds. Just went through the hands of Sam and went out of bounds. It's going to be Tigers ball with 15 seconds left. Coach Torgerson brings back his full starting 5 now. Brock Gonerman in for Tiernan. Wants to get a good look and see if we get a bucket here. 10 seconds to go. High screen and roll to Logie. He tries to set up down low now, but double team, they sag. Nice look by Tiernan, but off the mark. Lakers lob a half quarter, no good. So your halftime score is going to have the Tigers up 30-16. We're going to take probably about an 9-minute break here at half. I'll let you take a break yourself, and we're going to see you in about 8 or 9 minutes.
When your crew is craving Pizza Ranch, it's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just one tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
All right, welcome back to the Tiger Center. Going to be Lakers ball coming out of halftime. Down 14, we'll see if Coach John Drude comes up with a new game plan or makes any adjustments here. Looks like Tigers are sticking with that 2-3 matchup zone. Looks like high screen dribble drive, a little bit off the mark, but retain the rebound. Lakers getting some nice ball movement. Nice spin in the lane, good. Sam Hested with a nice little spin move there for a nice 6-footer. That's his 6th point of the night. It looks like, trying to tell here if we're in a zone or man. It looks manish to me. Tiernan for 3. John Drude was just laying off just enough, tempting him just enough that he launched it, and he made it. That's 6 for Tiernan. So far, running that 4 out, setting a high screen to see if he can get any penetration or a kick out. Tiernan's doing a good job there of closing the gap quick. Because if he can get the turn, nice dribble drive body. Versteeg's going to go to the line. That was Decker's 2nd of the night. So it looks like the Lakers at this point are running that 4 out with a high post. Some call it high or 4 out high. Some call it a 4 out thumbs up. And he's setting a screen up high. If the defense sags in, it's a kick out. In this case, he's got John Drude out there where he can hit an open 3. Defense doesn't sag. They try to turn the corner and go right down the lane. And then usually end up with somebody in the baseline. We're going to get a charge, I'm pretty sure, and we do. Nice job by Sam there. He was outside the circle, and he kept his feet down. So Tiernan gets the charge on that. That's his 1st of the night. Tigers' 2nd team foul here in the second half. Nice baseline pass, but Logie's there, so they got to cut it back out. Swing it to John Drude. Swings it to Versteeg. John Drude circles back around. Dribbles baseline, but Gonnerman's there to help. Lakers definitely have picked up the tempo, trying to get ball movement. Definitely helping. You got to get that zone defense moving. Tigers were pretty comfortable that first half. Ball movement was a little bit slow, but they definitely picked it up here. They've cut the lead to 33-20. Gonnerman down low, bounce pass to Decker gives it to Logie. Dribble in the middle. Nice cut by Jurgensen. Boy, he read that well. I seen him coming. He was sneaking, and all of a sudden he went for it. He was just waiting for that defender to look back at Logie one more time, and then he cut hard, and Logie hit him. They've connected on that 2 or 3 times tonight. I think we're going to travel. Here we are. He just kind of hopped just before he got that ball down to bounce. So he just hopped a little bit there. So Tigers up 15 here with a little over 15 to go. Lakers are playing some man now. They're switching on, looks like, all screens. Trying to front Logie with Hoffman. Nice lob pass in. Versteeg couldn't quite get there fast enough on the weak side, so by the time Logie got it, he just kept the ball up high like you're supposed to and puts her in for 2. He's at 21 on the night now. Skip pass to Johnsrud for 3. Nice shot there. That's 9 now for Johnsrud on the night. Lakers sticking with the man here. Jurgensen with a long 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Versteeg. Set a high screen and roll, try to get on the middle. There it is. That's what we just talked about. If you can split the defense on that high screen and go right down the middle, somebody's got to step up, and that means you're going to have a baseline cutter. Now, luckily, he was a little bit, for the Tigers, he was a little bit too far under the bucket. I think he would have had a real nice look. And there's the opposite side where this time they were there to fill the lane. They kicked it to Johnsrud for 3. It was off, but nice rebound there by Versteeg. That's 8 for him. Lakers got it cut down to 12. Keener in the baseline, looking at Logie. He's going to get a bounce pass to him. Nice spin move up and in for 2. He gave him just a little shake to the right with the shoulder and quickly spun back baseline. At that point, he had him on the hip, so he went up strong and he got a little body. So he's going to go to the line for an opportunity to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Off the back of the rim, Johnsrud with the rebound. So Logie with 23 now, leading all scorers. Lakers going to run that high screen and roll. Decker's there to help out. Kick out to Sam, who hit the 3. Long rebound to Gonerman's. Good for Gonerman's first bucket of the night. Good hustle for the big man there. Looked like a tight end running right down the middle of the field. Lakers running their 4-out. I call it 4-out wheel. Pass, you got to cut through. Hoffman's working that baseline. Drive to the middle, go up strong is good. Nice move. Sam Hested, nice physical, nice move there. 2 strong dribbles and went up strong and banked it in. Like Damon got him in the side of the head when he went up there. But Tiernan's got 8 now. He's going to have an opportunity for a three-point play here. There's Damon's second foul. Lakers' second team foul. So Tiernan converts to put the Lakers back up by 17. That's 9 for Tiernan now in the night. Trying to get a high screen there. They didn't quite get connected, but I think we're going to call on the ground there. Got riding his hip just a little bit, so Jurgensen's going to pick that foul up. I believe that's going to be his first. Coach Torgerson's going to give a couple of these guys a breather. So Reimer's in for Decker. Cole Wente coming in for Jurgensen. Damon going to get in for Lakers down underneath. Lobs it up to Versteeg up on top. Over to Johnsrud, hanging out in the Tiger paw. Size and Tiernan up. Gets by a little bit baseline. Nice contention without a foul there. Good job of going straight up, and Gonerman came across to help out. So Tigers with the weak side rebound. Logie up on top. He thinks about it. Pump fake and dribbles down the middle. Oh, nice pass. Two-hand dunk. Logie says, dunk you very much. That's 25 for him. Excellent high-low pass there. He had him pinned, lobbed it in, and it was just nothing but bucket in front of him. Tigers up 19 now with 11:30 to go. Lakers still running that high screen and roll. It's kind of a triple option out of that. Nice strong move, but just drug that pivot foot. He was just getting ready to gather himself, and Hoffman just drug that foot just a little bit. It'll be Tiger ball. Lakers going to put some full court pressure on. Logie comes up to help out. Gets it to Tiernan and gets it back to Logie, gets it up to Reimers. Tigers make a nice pass to Gonnerman from Logie on top. Couldn't convert. Versteeg with the rebound. Nice move by Payton there. Dribble drive, spin back to the left side. That's going to be on Gonnerman. That's his third. Coach Torgerson telling him, let him have that. It's tough when they're coming down you instinctively, especially these big guys. You want to go up and contest that shot. I think Coach Torgerson is the one that called the timeout. We'll see here in a second. I'll watch the ref here. I'm pretty sure it's Tigers, and it was. All right, so Tigers timeout. With 10:58 to go, 46-28. Kind of our on-deck report here looking ahead. The Tigers' next play at Big Lake Thursday night. This is a game they just picked up here last week. Big Lake is a three AAA school. They currently have a record of 4-7. So it'll be fun to see how the Tigers hold up against one of the bigger schools. For those that are not familiar with where Big Lake is, it's about, 5, maybe 7 miles, I think, east of Monticello, just off the interstate. And if my memory serves me correct, I think it's right Highway 25 and 10 meet right there in Big Lake. Playing at 3A school will help QRF a little bit as well. So Tigers have 3 timeouts remaining. Lakers with 4. Tigers 4 team fouls so far the second half. Lakers with 2. Johnsrud's going to the foul line. And he converts. That's 11 for him. Lakers continuing to put full court pressure on here. We got Reimers down low, wide open, and they just didn't see him. They still break the press. Nice crossover by Logie. He goes up for 2. He's got 27 now on the night. Big man showing a little bit of his ball skills there. Versteeg out in the wing. Feeding Hunter down low, who crossed court path to Johnsrud, who gets a floater. A little off the mark. Gonnerman with the rebound. Heavy pressure out there on the wing. Cole Wente for 3. That's his first bucket of the night. Pushing the Tigers lead up now, 51-29. Oh, nice back door. Hoffman snuck in the back door, weak side there. Excellent pass. He went up off 2 feet, and Mr. Logie comes across for block number 6 for what I have him down for. Logie up on top, looking to feed it down low to Gonnerman, but traffic got a little heavy there. He's going to try and hit him again this time. Gonnerman up for 2 is good. Ref on top called that foul. He's saying he got him from behind. Ref showed that he got him kind of on the forearm from behind, flashing to the sideline bench there. That's the second bucket of the night for Gonerman. He's got 4 now on the night. Connor Johnsrud just checked into the game for Brady Hoffman. Gonerman's false shot off the front. Logie with a strong rebound. He's going to go up strong. No good. He had a little glance at the ref. He thought maybe he got a little contact, but ref says looked clean. Nice ball movement by the Lakers. Logie kicked a bounce pass that was going to go down low. Decker back into the game. He subbed in for Gonerman. He's going to get another quick breather here. He again has 3 fouls, so I think coach is going to give him an extra sub here. Kind of preserve him if they need him. Nice pass down low to Johnsrud, who feeds a cutting Versteeg again. He converts for 2. That's 10 on the night for him. So that's 2 Lakers now in double figures. Logie with a pass up to Jurgensen, who hits a cutting Reimers, who hits Logie. He's going to go for 3. That's 3 for 3 on 3-point shots for Jackson Logie. That also puts him at 30 for the night. 15-footers off the mark for Hunter. Rebound, though, goes out to the Lakers. Peyton Johnsrud with a nice drive down the middle. Goes up for a running floater. Misses the shot, but he's fouled. Decker with his 3rd foul on the night. First one's good for Peyton. That's 12 now on the night for Peyton. Tigers with 5 team fouls now to the Lakers 3. Second one rattles in and out. Logie with the rebound. So it's Cole Wente bringing it up. Just soft pressure. They feed Logie down low. He tries to spin on Hunter, but this time Hunter does a good job of keeping him in front. Logie looking around, gets it to Decker. Took a peek at Jurgensen down low. Decker dribbles baseline, gets the block. I think Versteeg was the one that got that nice block. But Reimers is right there to pick up the rebound and puts it right back in for his first 2 points of the night. Good ball movement once again there by the Lakers. 3-point shot by Versteeg's off the mark. Reimers with the rebound. Kicks it over to Wente to set up. Tigers setting up in a 4-out. Logie just going to work it down low and see if he can get his guy pinned, which he gets an entry pass from Jurgensen. Logie spins underneath, is a little bit underneath, so he has to do kind of a reverse layup, and that is a little bit heavy off the mark. Lakers with the rebound. Counter, Johnsrud kicks it out, back out in the perimeter. Quick shot for 3 is good. Nice looking shot there by Mitchell Gruber. That's his first bucket of the night. Continue with full court pressure. Guards are getting real heavy pressure, so they're just getting into Logie. And Hunter's giving him some space. So he's just kind of dribbling it up until he hits an open guard up around half court. Nice pass, good. Jurgensen kind of looked away like he was going to rotate it up on top and flicks it back to Logie, who catches it and just spins, baseline goes up. Logie now with 32. We'll see if he converts a free throw here. He hasn't missed one yet tonight. That is good. 33 now. 61-35, 6.5 remaining here at the Tiger Center. Johnsrud tries to hit a cutting Hunter. Pass gets picked off. Logie brings it up to a wide open Tiernan in the corner, shoots, misses. Rebound there by Connor Johnsrud. He gets it up to Versteeg, who hits a cross court to Peyton. who ends up stepping out of bounds. Kind of a high pass. He went up and got it, but the heel came down out of bounds, the ref says. So it's going to be Tiger ball. Once again, getting some full court pressure. Johnsrud's guarding Tiernan pretty tight. So Decker come up and helped out. Run a little high screen pick and roll there with Gonnerman and Tiernan. Logie gets a nice spin move floater off the back of the rim. Hunter with the rebound for the Lakers. Versteeg's going to bring it up, kick it back over. Gruber just about threw it right back up for a three again. This time cross-court pass to Peyton Johnsrud. That's off the mark. Logie with the rebound, but the ref's going to call Logie with a hand in the back. They said he had his hand in the back of Versteeg. That's Logie's first foul on the night. Tiger's 6th foul, so one more is going to put the Lakers in bonus the rest of the night. Pass goes up high to Connor. Just swinging it around. Hunter Kostelecki on the baseline. Shooter no good. Decker tips it to Logie. It'll be Tiger ball. Hunter's basically just been going back and forth to the Lakers, working that baseline, just trying to find a little gap. Decker feeds Logie down low. He just does a drop step to the middle of the lane and kind of a floater. Falling away is good. That's 35 for Logie. Johnsrud takes a timeout. So 5 minutes to go here at the Tiger Center. Your Morris Tigers are up 63-35. Taking a look at other events going on this week, we'll take a look at the Tigers girls basketball team. They have 2 home games this week. You got Melrose on Thursday, February 25th, and Friday the 26th against Redwood Valley.
Can you say we're having issues with some of our cameras?
With some of your cameras?
Yeah,
Okay.
some of them are down. We're stuck
Okay.
on 2 camera angles. Some stuff is out.
All right. All right, we'll let them know. Thanks. All right, just wanted to share some of our cameras are not working right now, and so the team apologized. You only got a couple views, and they're going to do their best with what they got. They're having the technical difficulties. As I was saying, Tiger girls are home Thursday and Friday. Thursday with Melrose, Friday against Redwood. The Tigers beat Melrose back on January 29th, 70-62. And it will be on Friday night. It'll be the only regular season meeting between Redwood and the Tiger girls. Redwood is 3-6 on the year so far, 3-3 in the section. So should be a good couple great opportunities for the Tiger girls to pick up some wins this week. Coming out of the timeout, Lakers ball. Good ball movement there. Got a good looking shot off there by Hunter. Tigers with the rebound. Sammy Clay-Walterink is checked into the game for the Tigers. Clay-Walterink, cross-court pass to Decker. Jurgensen's working down low. Every once in a while, he's flashing. Decker hits a cutting Logie. Shot missed. Rebound. Gets his own rebound. He pulls back out. Takes another shot. About 12-footer missed. Decker with the rebound. Tiernan kept it alive and ends up tipping it to Decker, who got his second bucket of the game. That's 4 in the night now for Decker. Tigers now up by 30 with 4 minutes to go. Lakers again working that ball movement. Working inside out. 3-point shot there by Gruber off the mark, but rebound by Cole Harsty. See what we're going to call here. We're going to get a foul, so we're going to have bonus. The ref said the foul was committed against Mitchell Gruber, so he's going to go to the line. Coach Torgerson going a little bit deeper on the bench now. Logie's going to have a seat. He ends up with 35 on the night. I doubt he comes back in. Heck of a game by Jackson tonight. I don't know what he ended up for blocks. I think I might have had him for, it was either 6 or 7 earlier, but kind of lost track. Checking into the Tigers was Andrew Olson. He checked in for Tiernan, and Olson was on the rebound there. Nice dribble drive by Reimers on the baseline, who hits a cutting Jurgensen on the opposite baseline on weak side. He goes up for 2. That's 10 for Jurgensen. Sammy Kay with the steal there. Reimers tries to go down the middle lane, but quickly closes. Jurgensen with a long 3. Wente there on the weak side rebound. Out to Olsen, out to Sammy, who kicks it back to Wente. Pump fake to Sammy. They're just going back and forth, making, I think that's Jace Lindemann had to run back and forth there covering those two. Tigers being patient here. Wente for 3. He says, nope. It was there, but he's just looking for a good shot. Tigers are running some clock here. Reimers tries to split the defense. Gruber with the steal, and Reimers reaches up and grabs his wrist. That was going to be a pretty quickly a 2-on-1.
18 fouls on the Tigers. Tigers substitution number 32, Tyler Berlinger.
The Tigers going to substitute number 32 is Tyler Berlinger. He's a sophomore for the Tigers. So front end a 1-on-1 no good there by Gruber. Sammy Kay with the rebound. Wente gets it to Reimers' baseline. He looks down low to Sammy Kay. Sammy kicks it back out to Wente, who almost goes across half court, but he saves it. Sammy with a nice spin move and in. We've been talking all year. Sammy's provided a nice little spark off the bench. He plays aggressive. If he gets the ball, he's looking to go to the hole. I think he's averaging about 4 a game now. The Tigers up 69-35. Sammy tries to get a steal, overplay. Drive by Hunter. Left-handed layup, no good. Comes out to the Tigers on the rebound. Sammy's looking for a cross-court pass to Berlinger. He traveled, and he took off just a little early. He wanted to do a little fake right and dribble left, but brought up that rear pivot foot. Reimers and Wente out, and I see it looks like Trey Hunt is checked in, and I believe it's Les Meister that's checked in. No, Evan Olberg looks like. Coach John Drew going to his bench as well. I'll try and catch you up on here who subbed in. Looks like they've got Jace Lindemann. Looks like Tate Reichman's checked in. Mitchell Gruber's in. Cole Harsty are the 5 for the Lakers, looks like. Trey launching the 3, who comes up a little short. Gruber with the rebound. Not sure if Trey's gotten a bucket yet this year. He's gotten into the end of a few games and lost a few. I'm not sure if he's gotten a varsity point yet. Picked off by Tyler for 2. So nice anticipation there by Berlinger. He gets 2. And Coach Torgerson calls a quick timeout just to get a sub in. So he subs in for, Trey Hunt. Gets a steal, pulls up for 3 off the back of the room. Andrew Olsen with the rebound. Tries to bounce pass it to Sammy Kay, but kicked out of bounds there by, looks like Jace Lindemann. So Mason Lesmeister checked in for Tyler after he made that basket. Sammy Kay pins his guy down low. He pinned Cole Harst and got a nice little reverse bank-in layup. That's his second of the night. 4 points. Tigers up 73-35. 3-point shot off the front of the rim by Jace. Nice rebound there by Trey Hunt. He kicks it out to Sammy Kay, who's looking to drive baseline spin. They got help there. Is he going to kick it out? He is to kicks it out to Evan Olberg. Les Meister up on top, looking to get it over to a guard. He gets it to Andrew Olsen, who gets it right back to Les Meister. He gets up for a nice bank shot. his first bucket of the night. Tigers up by 40 now. Trey Hunt tried to get the steal there. Missed it. Tate took the three. Missed, but got his own loose rebound. Went back up. No good. Sammy K with the rebound. 6 seconds left. Tigers are just going to run the ball out. Or, excuse me, run the clock out. Don't travel there, Sammy. There you go. That's your final score, 75-35. 40-point win here tonight by the Tigers. So the Tigers going to go on now up 11-1 on the season. Now winners of 6 straight. Their one loss coming to Melrose. They're going to have an opportunity to play them next week. I think Coach Torgerson is going to come up and visit for a few minutes here once he gets done with the team. I think he was going to bring up a couple players with him. While we're waiting for him, I'm going to go back and take a look at the girls' schedule. As I mentioned, they play twice next week, and then the following week, the Tiger girls play the Battle of Stevens County, as they like to call it. They're going to be playing at home versus Hancock. You want to put that one on your calendar. That should be a good game. Hancock, as of today, is 12-0. They're currently ranked number 9 in state based off the QRF rankings. And that game is scheduled for Thursday, March 4th here at home. So Coach dismisses them. We'll get Coach Torgerson up here in just a minute. We'll see who's grabbing for a couple players to come up here with them. Normally I bring my laptop up here, and this is about the time I try to check some of the other scores in the area. And tonight I did not bring it, so unfortunately I don't have any scores to update you from the area. Well, waiting for Coach Torgerson. I'll update us on the standings as we take a look at the playoff picture. Morris continues to come in ranked number 1 in the north half of the section. They got a QF ranking of 14. They were 16 last week, so they've come up a couple spots. Currently second place is Minnewaska. They have been in 4th most of the time. They took two jumps this week. So they're up to number 2 now with they were 6-4 obviously coming in tonight. Now 6-5. QRF ranking of 46. And new this week in 3rd place with a QRF ranking of 51 is Redwood Valley. They are sitting at 6-5 coming into tonight, and running out the top 4 in the north half is Painesville. They're ranked number 54 with a 6-5 overall record coming in tonight. Bottom half remains the same: Montevideo, Newland and Spicer, Benson, and ACGC. Top 4, of course, get to host a home event. Quick look at the bottom half of the sections. Laverne's still leading. They're 9-2 now on the year. They've got a QRF ranking of 23, so they've kind of creeped up too as their schedule has gotten a little bit tougher with some wins. That's helped them out. And after that, it's Fairmont with a 5-4 overall record. Pipestone 5-6. Tracy Milroy 7-4, but with a number 76 QRF. Their schedule has been a little bit light, so it's not quite reflective as their record. Bottom half then of that is Windham area, St. James, and Jackson County. All right. So after that update, we've got Mr. Reimers And after that, Jackson Logie's going to have a quick visit. All right, welcome. Riley, you are having a fun season. We're 11-1 on the year now. Got off to a nice start again tonight. You've been coming off the bench, providing some good minutes. And why don't you tell me about how you feel the year's going so far for you?
I think it's going pretty good. Winning is always fun, and we're doing pretty well. Playing good as a team. Yeah,
I agree. Speaking of the team, what's some of the lessons that you feel like you've kind of learned as far as playing together as a team? Is there little nuggets you've picked up? What are some of the advantages you feel like of, participating in sports and after-school activities?
I think it's just a fun opportunity to hang out with some friends. I learned a lot playing with Jackson, being a big guy in the middle everybody focuses on, being able to cut. It's helped me a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that you guys have clearly worked on pretty heavy. As you said, your teammate Jackson gets a lot of attention and double team, sometimes triple team, and clearly you guys seem to be working a lot of that on those cuts. When he gets it, you guys are cutting baseline, sometimes cutting right down the middle of the lane.
Yep.
Okay. You right if I ask you, I call them a couple rapid fire questions, more personal. Now you're a senior?
Yep.
Right? Yeah, so you got plans for next year yet? Have you made some decisions?
Yeah, I'm going to M-State in Moorhead for electrician.
Hey, very good.
Yeah.
That's a great field and a great school. That's a fun area. Okay, how about you into Netflix at all? You got a favorite series or anything that you watch?
Watch The Ranch.
The Ranch?
Yeah.
I hear that's a pretty popular one. Yeah, usually I wait for the blizzards and cold weather, then I'll maybe binge watch a little bit, but don't have a whole lot of time, and I'm sure you don't either.
No.
Okay. How about do you ever do any cooking at home? If you do any cooking, what's your go-to thing?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, or cereal.
Right. With cereal?
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody likes a little mac and cheese. All right. Anybody at home that you want to say hi to that might be watching?
My brother, maybe.
Maybe your brother?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. All right. Okay, so next week, what do you guys got? I know I read it earlier. Trying to think of your next game here.
Big Lake.
Oh, that's right. Thursday, you guys go to
Thursday.
Big Lake. If you guys, suppose you haven't had any time yet to study those guys.
Nope, not quite.
That'll be some film study, I'm sure, this week. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to turn you loose. Great job. You guys are having a wonderful season. You've been a lot of fun to watch. And good luck on that Big Lake, Riley.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care. All right, that was senior Riley Reimers. Next up, we're going to have Jackson Logie. All right, welcome, Jackson. Let me get my mask on here quick. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You had a nice game tonight, sir.
Thank
You
you.
had, I think, 35 points. I know at one point I think I had you down for 7 blocks, and I started losing track from there. So solid night. Nice 40-point win against Minnewaska. Since we talked last, I think it was the first game of the year, you guys have put together a nice win streak here. You guys 11-1 in the season now. I think you've got 6-game win streak going.
Mm-hmm, yep.
And I would just say it's been a lot of fun to watch. You guys are just continuing to build from each game and each week, just getting better and better and refining more and more. And if you would, I was asking Riley earlier too, it looks like you guys are clearly working on like backdoor cuts and you're getting lots of attention. Is this something you guys are working on and practice a lot?
Yeah, just if I ever get double team, we're always preaching have someone cut and have the guards get open, look for a 3, and just we have one designated cutter, and we try to incorporate that into our offense. Right
on. Yeah, you guys are doing a fantastic job. You can see it's been a focus point because when you get that ball, you've been double teamed, at times triple teamed. And so I think you're a phenomenal passer, and I think that's something that's a big part of your game, Jackson, that you do a great job on. Your high-low passes. Tonight, I think I had you down 3 for 3 on three-pointers. I know that was a big emphasis that you worked on. I know in the offseason is working on your outside game as well.
I worked most days, every time I could get into the gym I could, and I shot a lot of threes this summer.
Awesome. Well, it's showing. You've shot well. I didn't look tonight where you're at, but each of the last 4 or 5 games, you've been hitting pretty consistently in those threes, and that makes it tough for the defense because if they want to sag on you a little bit, you're hitting threes. They come out, play tight. You got good handles. You can dribble, drive around, do your drop step. Tonight you had a nice dunk, had a nice high-low pass there. That was an excellent pass by Jurgensen. Looked like he kind of almost faked his guy, like he was going to rotate around the top, and he kind of gave you a side lob pass.
That's something we work on in practice that he
is.
likes to do, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, okay. I didn't know if that was an ad lib there or what, so that was pretty cool. Have you had any chance? I don't know if you've peeked at Big Lake yet. Do you know what they got? I know you guys will probably study that next.
I haven't looked a whole lot, but I know Toby Garmin has. I think they're like 3-7 or something like that.
That sounds right. Yep.
But they're a 3A school, so it should be a tough game.
Yeah, I know they got tough competition around the north end of the city, Twin Cities area up there. So I'm sure their schedule is not easy. Last time we visited, I know we talked recruiting, and we can talk about that again maybe a little bit later. We don't have to necessarily update that this time, but how about a couple personal questions for those that maybe don't know you as much? What are some things you maybe enjoy doing outside of sports, outside of school, outside of basketball, football?
Yeah, I love math. I love pre-calc.
He loves math. Oh, yeah. Coach Torgerson said he loves math.
I like hanging out with my friends, and
Okay.
I play video games too.
Sure. Which one's your favorite?
I played Madden. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All the popular ones.
Yeah.
How about Netflix? Are you into Netflix at all? You got a favorite series that you'll watch if you do got a little free time?
It was The Office, but they took it off, so I don't.
They did?
Yeah, they took The Office off.
Oh,
so
wow. That's a pretty popular one. That was a good one. Okay. All right. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Again, great game tonight, 35 points. I mean, what can I say? You're passing the ball well, blocking shots. You had a triple-double the other night with – you don't see that too often, of points, blocks, and rebounds. And you're just doing it all, and you're really helping the team. And I think you're a very unselfish player for as talented as you are. The amount of assists that you get, I'm just proud of you, and I'm proud of the way you represent our program.
Thank you.
All right. Well, good luck at Big Lake, and then we'll see you back here the following week. We'll get that next shot at Melrose again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Great job, Jackson.
Thank you.
All right. That's Jackson Logie. We had a phenomenal night tonight, 35 points. And we'll quick visit for a couple minutes with Coach Torgerson before we turn you loose. All right, Coach, another solid night. I mean, it's not to sound like a broken record, but the boys are playing well. They're shooting well. They're getting off to a quick start, which really helps anytime. And you got guys like Logie who puts 35 in it. It makes it a little bit easier to coach.
Right, and the thing tonight is regardless, they played like 3 different defenses in the first half.
They did.
And Jackson was still able to get the ball, and, you know, when he can go out and make a couple threes, it's pretty tough on the opponent. But, you know, Minnewaska is not that bad a team, but we seem to match up pretty well with them. And, you know, it's a team that obviously we've had 2 real good wins, but come playoff time, I'm sure a different strategy. I just soon not play him. Let's put it that way.
It's always tough in playoffs against Minnewaska.
But anyway, it was an important game to keep up because we have the big game with Melrose. And I think an interesting matchup on Thursday when we found a game with Big Lake. They're a 3A school, and we have to go on the road, and it's a 2-hour, 15-minute trip on a Thursday night. But rather than not have 18 games, these guys want to play, and I want to play, and so we're going to go down there and see how that goes. But
do you know much about them?
No, and I was just going to say now I got to do a little homework on Big Lake, and I know their coach is Tom Critchley's the head of our coaches down in the cities, and this is one of his sons.
Oh, okay.
And I coached against Tom when he was in Hawley, and then his son took over for a while. But he was at DGF as a girls coach, and now this is one of his sons that's down in the Big Lake team. And I know they're a little bit under 500, but they play in a 3A conference. Right. Monticello, Zimmerman, Orono, good solid basketball
programs.
Team. So we expect obviously a little bit of physical play, and it's on their floor, and we get to bring the 9 through 12 with, so it's going to be a good opportunity.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Before you go, you already mentioned Melrose, so we're going to skip that for now. But last question. Just want to talk about your assistant coaches. How Joey's been with the program now, B Squad, for what, maybe 8 years?
Yeah.
I think it might be an 8.
Yeah, 8 or 9, yeah.
Okay.
And this is Jacob,
And Jacob's second year?
Second or third, I can't remember. He came halfway through, so
That's right, because he graduated middle.
Yeah, so he probably that first year might not have had the.
Sure.
So, yeah. And, he's got 1 loss, and Joey's got 2 losses, and we got 1 loss. So, those guys are fun to have, and I think I mentioned it before. They relate to the kids really well, both, and that really helps me.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm the old guy and all that, but these guys also are helping me make changes and talking about good things.
Wonderful.
When we studied that zone defense all summer, those guys were right next to me, and Coach Gonerman, same thing. So it's not a one-man show here. It's
right.
And even like we got together yesterday and talked about adjustments, and we actually Minnewaska changed their scheme on offense, so we kind of had to switch in the middle of the game. And you don't know by only giving up 35, but there was a couple things in the second half that bothered us a little bit, and we switched. And that's the good thing about this team is they can make some adjustments. Up at Breckenridge we went man most of the second half. And, we got to have some options because come playoff time, you saw how Benson tried to slow us down, and you got to see that stuff coming.
Right on, yeah.
So anyway, it was.
But it's a huge testament. I mean, the assistants, the B Squad, even sometimes down to your junior high, it's a big piece of the success of your program comes from these guys that are developing these kids and just keeping that continuity. I mean, you've had Joey now for a while, and how about your son? Specifically your son. I mean, it's got to be quite an honor and a pleasure as a father to be able to.
I think it's one of the reasons I'm retired, but I'm coming back halftime to teach. But it's also one of the reasons I decided to stay coaching because I do get a break in the middle of the day, but to come back and get to spend some time with him, and Joey's right next door to me, so we're kind of the math department coaching staff, and so. It is kind of nice, and having Coach Gonerman back as a volunteer, and you know what that's like, Scott. You helped out, and all those guys in the youth program, and Jared and Brandon at 7th and 8th grade, all that is such a big part.
Absolutely. Yep, big part. All right, very good, Coach.
Thanks
good luck
for the
Thursday
coverage
night.
again, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, so that's the Tigers again going out with a 40-point win. I do want to also say before we go, I got word that Micah Ulrich is also new to the Genius production team. So once again, thank you to that team. These guys are phenomenal. They put in lots of hours so that we can all enjoy this every week. And our next time we will see you is, I think, girls game Thursday night. So from the Tiger Center, I'm Scott Arndt saying, go Tigers.